Hi everyone and welcome back to the vlog. In today's video, I'm excited to take you on another journey to a lesser known part of Japan. If you've been following my adventures, you know I love exploring spots that are a little off the beaten path to experience Japan from a fresh perspective. So, this time we are heading to Miura Peninsula, more specifically to the charming harbour town of Misaki. Most visitors of Japan would probably head to Hakone or Kamakura, but don't get me wrong, those are great places to visit if you have not been. But if you've been there and are looking to find another adventure, the Miura Peninsula is another open opportunity to experience another side of Japan. To head to Misaki Station, you can use the KQ line from Shinagawa all the way to Misaki. So without further ado, let's go! Reach Misakiguchi Station. From here, we'll need to hop on a bus to reach Misakiko, our gateway into the coastal town. It's a 30-minute ride, so sit down, relax, and enjoy. First stop today is Kainan Shrine. It's a 5-minute walk from the bus stop. So a little history about Kainan Shrine. It is one of the oldest shrines on the Miura Peninsula. Built in 86, this small but historic shrine was dedicated to Fujiwara no Sukemitsu, a hero who defeated pirates in the area. Legend says that the massive tree here was planted by Minamoto no Yoritomo himself, adding to the shrine's mystical atmosphere. Shrine is also known for the Chakkirako festival, a UNESCO-recognized celebration of local fishing culture. Though small, this shrine is packed with history and stories, making it a hidden gem worth exploring. After exploring the shrine, it's time for lunch. Misaki is famous for its fresh seafood, so of course I had to give it a try. I noticed a line forming outside this shop called Kanehiro, so I figured it had to be good. The waiting line can be quite long, so be prepared to wait. It took me around 20 minutes to enter, so it's quite alright.
Yo, just finished eating at Kanehiro, was quite good. So I really recommend you go eating there. It's cheap. You usually get for 1,100 yen. So let's go.
So after lunch, I felt curious to learn more about Misaki's unique culture, so I made my way to Chakkirako Misaki Showa館, a UNESCO certified museum that's free to enter. Here, you can really step back in time and immerse yourself in the town's rich heritage. The main attraction is Chakkirako, a traditional dance recognized as a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage. The museum not only gives insight into this ancient art form, but it also beautifully showcases life during the early Showa era. I was surprised that it's completely free to enter considering the incredible history and artifact displayed here. I even had a lovely conversation with the owner who was so kind and eager to share stories about Miura.
そうですね。
決して派手なね踊りじゃないんですけど、
はい。派手じゃなくてもそれなりの歴史が残ってありますので。
ここまでこう来るでしょ。
そうですね。
どうしてそんな離れてんのって言って、そうするとみんな警察とか消防にかけんと慌ててんでしょ。
そうですね。
そうするとね、少し間が置くんですって。10になったら、それでちゃんと少し間を置くと、ここは何番地のこういうお家ですって言えるんですと。これが初めの。
Her passion really brought the place to life, making this museum visit feel extra special. One thing I noticed about Miura is the atmosphere of the streets. They admit this sense of timelessness, like you've been transported back to an era long gone, yet preserved through the unchanged look of the houses and pathways. Walking here feels like stepping into a movie stand. It's that surreal. I highly recommend just wandering around through the streets to soak in the nostalgia. After walking, I eventually made my way down to the port to grab a ferry ticket for later.
Hi, I am in Misaki now. I am in front of the Nijiiro Sakana Go. I actually wanted to ride the boat, yes, and I'm going to ride it, but it's at 3:10, so I have an hour to spare. They are having a Mikoshi parade today, and it starts at 3. I actually really wanted to see it, but I have to go on the boat first, so maybe after that, we'll see. Okay.
With some time left before the ferry, I decided to explore a bit more. I had about an hour before the ferry ride, so I wandered around to see what else was going. There were stalls, lots of food and taiko drums, a nice atmosphere to celebrate the parade. I saw this artwork on display which inspired me to check out the place because it looks so cool. Stalls look so tasty, so I couldn't resist. I picked up some food from one of the stalls and headed to the port.
And guys, I bought like taiyaki. So I bought like taiyaki. It's a scream. Yasui, 200 yen. So the second one is, man, it's a lot.
Now it's time to ride the ferry. You can get the tickets from the Nijiiro Sakana Go passenger terminal. Just be sure to get them early or you might have to wait for the next one. By the way, this isn't just any ferry, it's a semi-submersible sightseeing boat that gives you a peek underwater. But a little more of that later. So sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. The ferry takes us to a special spot where they feed the fish, and from the spaceship-like observation deck you can watch the entire schools of fish swimming just inches away. It's such a unique experience and I totally recommend it, not only for the chance to see the fish up close, but also for the beautiful views from the ferry.
Oh, かわいい。
少し前に投げてあげた
あ、
方がいい。
少し前ですか。前ですね。おー、すごい。ありがとうございます。
After returning from the ferry, I arrived just in time to catch the climax of the Mikoshi parade. The energy was electrifying, with vibrant sounds filling the air and the participants full of enthusiasm rocking the Mikoshi up and down. I took a moment to soak it all in, letting myself get lost in the lively atmosphere. the sun began to set, I hopped on the bus heading over to Jogashima, ready to continue the adventure. Or so I thought.
Guess we took the wrong bus.
I ended up on the wrong bus, which meant a bit of a wait. By the time I got to Jogashima, the sun was setting and it was already getting dark. Still, I decided to explore a bit.
Yo guys, I wanted to go to Jogashima lighthouse, but I went to the wrong stop, so I'm waiting for the bus again. It's actually 2 stops ahead and I'm too tired. It's getting dark. Should have came here first, but let's just see how it goes. Yeah, it's already autumn, so the sun sets at 5. I mean earlier, so let's just go and see. Guys, it's extremely dark now actually. Well, A7S3, can you do it? No, can you see Mount Fuji there?
As you can see, it's actually pitch black, but thanks to my camera, I could catch a few glimpses of this quiet, eerie landscape.
Well guys, that's it for Miura. I'm so terribly sorry I couldn't come to Jogashima earlier. If not, we could have seen a really good view of Mount Fuji, but there's always next time. So let's go.
With one last stop for some ice cream, I made my way back to Misakiguchi station, ready to call it a day.
大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。失礼します。しらすアイス。Let's try it. Not bad, the shirasu ice. I can taste the shirasu inside, but mostly overpowered by the milk. But it's nice, I like it. This is the Nihonshu sake ice cream. Let's try. I can taste the Nihonshu. It's good. It's 1.2%. So, the bus is there. So let's go.
Compared to the usual tourist spots, this place isn't on most people's radar, but it should really be. It has a unique blend of culture, history and beauty, and it's a spot I'll definitely come back again. Especially Jogashima, since I couldn't see anything. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe and join me for the next one. But until then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ja ne!